Well, we welcome in Jimmy Fallon. Morning, Jimmy.
Guys, how are you?
Hey, Jimmy. First of all, congratulations on the gig. Things are going good. Ratings are good. Way to go.
Thank you. So I'm like, ratings are good. There's a little pressure off, but I'm still trying to find my way and get my sea legs. I'm not sure, what the monologue is going to be. Should we do more political, or should we do more poppy entertainment? Like, what's our comedy voice? I'm still trying to find that. So.
Well, let me ask you. This is, I mean, you've hosted for Letterman. I think it was 2003. You've done it, and you do a great job. But this is every single day. I mean, that's a big life change, style change, isn't it?
To be honest, it's exhausting. I mean, it's the first real job I've had in years.
Yeah.
Where I got to come into work. It's like I leave my house like 7:30 in the morning. I don't come home till like 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Wow.
Just trying to work on stuff like that. But I mean, it's rewarding when the week's over and you look at the highlight reel of what you did. I'm like, I don't even remember playing beer pong with Serena Williams. This is great.
Did that happen?
It's pretty fun.
Cool.
You guys, do you remember? I came on your show. You're one of the first guys that had me on your radio show. I want to say 10 years ago.
Wow.
When I did Saturday Night Live, I was like 23 and I was nervous. I'm like, wow, I'm on Mark and Brian. This is crazy.
Wow.
Well,
and, I want to thank you for that. I mean, you guys I've been talking to you for a long time.
Well, you've come full circle then.
It's crazy, yeah. I mean, exactly.
Tell us a little bit about that very first night on the talk show.
It's a surreal thing because it's one of these jobs where everyone's watching. My parents were there. My sister was there. My wife. My mother-in-law, my father-in-law, and my aunt and uncle, and my office is filled with balloons and flowers. It looked like I got my appendix taken out in my office. It didn't look like my office at all. It smelled like a funeral home, and you're just like stressing out, and you're just thinking. It was a huge snowstorm on the East Coast, so I was nervous that my guests weren't going to show up. Like I had De Niro and Timberlake. I'm like, is Timberlake here? Does he land? Like Van Morrison. I thought I was going to get a phone call like, Jimmy, I'm stuck in Dublin. I can't make it. You're screwed, buddy. I'm like, oh my God, can Tina Fey sing? I got to go pick her up, and she'll do me a favor, hopefully.
Yeah. Well,
she lives down the street. Yeah.
I got to tell you, and I know you've heard this a lot, but along with you doing a great job, your house band is like the best.
I lucked out so hard. The Roots are my house band.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal.
Was that your choice, or did you want them, or?
Yeah, totally. I was always a fan, and actually, my friend Neil Brennan, who worked on the Chappelle Show, I was talking to him, and he said, "Who do you think you're going to get for your house band?" I go, "I don't know." He goes, "You should get the Roots." I go, "Oh no." He goes, "You should ask the Roots." I go, "Do you think the Roots would do it?" And he goes, "Oh no, but maybe they know someone who would be like them that could, because they are the greatest." And so I asked them, and I didn't hear anything back for 3 weeks. So I was like, okay, that's a no. I could take rejection.
Right.
And then, and then their manager called and said, hey, we're in Europe for the past 3 weeks, and we got your message, and we'd love to talk to you.
Well, the Bacon Brothers are available, so if you decide.
That's pretty cool. What is the other Bacon Brothers' name? Do we know?
I don't know.
I think it's Michael, isn't it?
Kevin and Michael?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, dude, they've been doing this for a while too. By the way,
yeah, they have. Listen,
a long time.
Going back to Saturday Night Live, I've always wondered. You're one of my favorite Weekend Update guys throughout the history of SNL. There's been 2 or 3 that are great, and we all kind of are hip to the groove now of what happens behind the scenes, and you got tons of writers. But for the Weekend Update, how involved were you in the joke-to-joke writing?
We were pretty involved. I mean, I that was the one segment of the show. It's kind of whoever's doing Weekend Update is full on involved.
Good.
So it's you and like maybe 3 or 4 writers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I remember me and Tina Fey would stay up like Friday night till like, I'd say maybe the latest I stayed was like probably 1 in the morning on Friday night before the show, and Tina would stay till 3. And then I'd leave at 1 and then come in the next morning, like it's Saturday morning around 10, and we'd meet and just go over all the jokes we wrote last night and lay out like all these papers on a conference table, like with 1 joke on each paper, and we're like, all right, which one's Tina's, which one's mine, and we write our names on all of them, and then we like, I think I'd be better at reading that one. Do you want to switch? And we switch jokes, so like, and then like we have to cut like, if we had 30 jokes, we got to cut like 5 jokes. It's too long.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
We cut 5 there, and then we take 25 jokes to dress rehearsal, and then when we do 25 jokes, which was fun. For Saturday Night Live, you could see which one's going to flop or get boos or something, so you can just cut those. On this show that I'm doing now, I don't really have the chance to try out the jokes. So if they bomb, they bomb live on air, which is terrible. It's terrible. I hate it. It's like, oh my gosh.
We did
that's what you got to do, you know.
We did a show with Jay Leno, and it was somewhere, and we were doing a thing on stage, and then we introduced Jay Leno, and he said, "Well, we'll just fly my jet up," and he's got this private jet, or the company's private jet. So we did the show. It was fun, and we get back on the jet to fly back to L.A. This is about 11 o'clock at night. And he was there with his writer in the back of the small jet and just running jokes, running punchlines for the monologue. Who do you run them by?
Yeah, I mean, well, we just kind of do them, every single day. I think Jay is really obsessed with those jokes. I mean, that's a whole different thing for me. I mean, I kind of concentrate on the other stuff as well, like the sketches and the pre-tapes and the guests and who we have on and what we can do with the guests. But I got a great guy, his name is Wayne Fetterman. He kind of make sure all the jokes are in order, and like he gives me maybe 3 pages of jokes, like every hour of the day. Like after I talk to you guys, I got to go right in the office, and I have an hour with the monologue, just to go over. Or no, I'm sorry, half an hour, just to go over all the jokes quick and check the ones I like. Then segment producers come in. I go over what the interview is going to be. That's for an hour. Then I get an hour with creative, just all the pre-tapes that we're doing, and then I got to get ready for rehearsal. And then I get suit on, and then we tape at 5:30.
Wow!
It's like packed, slam-packed day, and it's like, and then after the show, you have a quick post-mortem about what sucks.
Yeah.
And then you go right into who's on tomorrow night's show and what are we doing and how do we make it funnier.
Well, after we get done talking to you, we're going to have a bagel and scratch ourselves. That's our.
That is ridiculous.
That is.
Come on.
That's our day.
I'm so bummed out.
Well, listen, dude, here's the cool thing. When you're replacing shoes like Conan's, everybody wants you to succeed, and they're cheering for you to succeed. We hear the ratings are good. If you've not yet checked it out, run your DVR. Check out Late Night with Jimmy Fallon. It airs nightly, 12:35 on NBC.
You guys are great. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me on.
Jimmy's
the best,
been great.
Jimmy.
Talk to you again.